Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Gala Games price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments here on the Gala Games chart. And before I kickstart the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, where you can see that Gala Games, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.85 mark in what I've been terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we have been seeing no prices in this ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.015 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And whatever we expect next after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2 is an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, and that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.35 mark, and that is the minimum that we'll be expecting Gala Games to do in the next bull market once we see that a recovery to the upside in the formation of this higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upside. And getting to the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, I want to first give you a chart pattern that I have information here on the daily chart, which is a falling wedge, and this is a chart pattern that can give us a breakout to the upper side. And for that to happen, I'm expecting Gala Games to continue holding above the 20-day MA, which we have managed to break above, so that it can offer us support for us to continue pushing even higher. And once that move plays out, then I will expect Gala Games to break above this upper trend line of this falling wedge, and once the breakout is in, then we can expect a retest before we continue pushing even higher to the upside. And once that move plays out, that will be the start of that impulsive movement that I'm expecting in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3 to the upside. And jumping to the 1 hour chart, because this is where things are getting a little bit interesting, and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. Here on the 1 hour chart, after making our low at around the $0.015 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a movement that has been obeying the Elliott wave structures, where you can see I have this Elliott wave structure in yellow, which represents a higher degree Elliott wave structure to the upside, where we have seen the formation of that wave 1 to the upside, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, and now my primary scenario is that we're in the formation of this wave 5 to the upside, which should fully complete the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3 that I have shown you on the daily chart. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliott wave structure in yellow, so that I can also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out within the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave. We also expected to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3, and you can see have this Elliott wave structure in red, which represents a fractal wave within the formation of that wave 3 to the upside, having the wave 5 of that fractal wave completing the formation of that wave 3. Then from there we saw this ABC corrective structure in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 4, and we did not fully maximize the target area that I had sketched out using the Fibonacci's, connecting it from the low of the wave 2 to the high of that wave 3, because that was giving me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618. You can see we retraced back into the area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5. Then saw a reaction of the fib level 0.5, and we started this nice bounce to the upside in what I'm terming as a 5-wave structure to the upside in the formation of this wave 5 to the upside. And to give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, I'm expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within this wave 5 to the upside for us to complete the formation of this higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And within a wave 5, which is also an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, having this as the first wave to the upside. Then we saw a wave 2, then I believe we're in the formation of this wave 3 before we see a wave 4, and then a wave 5, which should fully maximize the formation of this wave 5 to the upside, and also the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, I can use the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, then drag the fibs to the high of that wave 3, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 at the fib level 0.618, and that is at around the $0.01947 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Gala Games to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and continue expecting an impulsive movement over here in the formation of this wave 3 before we see a wave 4 and then a wave 5 to complete the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 5 to the upside. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 55 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we had printed a bullish cross, but we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the buying momentum, and that would mean maybe soon we might be able to print a bearish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.